My name is Jackson Mabe, and this is my company PowerPoint presentation. I'm a student at Richmond Community College, and I'm taking Business 110 with Miss Kelly Beam. The beginning of Chevy. It started in November of 1911, actually on November 3rd of 1911, where Luis Chevrolet, who was a race car driver, founded the well-known company that everyone knows as Chevy. William Crapo was his partner, and he recruited Luis Chevrolet to make his dreams come true. William claims that his greatest failure was his greatest creation. He loved everything about cars and everything that he did. He really wanted to make a company out of it, and it didn't work out so well. That's why he recruited Luis Chevrolet, the race car driver, and got him in there and kind of sorted it all out. Chevy began having great success, and Durant gave the money to buy the GM stocks. They were competing with GM stocks for a while, and they slowly gained enough money to where they could start to pay off and buy the GM stocks. Luis Chevrolet, he loved racing so much that he went back to it and left his last name on the company. The bow tie. The bow tie, if you have seen a Chevrolet or anything, it's normally golden at the very front of the car. It was kind of established and appeared in 1914. Some people say that it's a cross, other people say that it's a bow tie. The legend says that it's a bow tie or a cross. There was a pattern of wallpaper that was in Durant's hotel in Paris, and it was stated to have either a cross or a bow tie on it, which is where it came from. That's just one claim of it. Durant's wife said that it was an emblem borrowed from a coal company of an advertisement, but it has made every single one of their cars since 1914. Chevy's overtake. So in 1915, Chevy successfully purchased GM. They ended up getting enough money to purchase them, and they've been with them up until today. Also, Chevy took Ford's head manufacturer, and he ended up becoming Chevy's production chief, and ended up being their vice president later in the company, which I'm sure upset Ford. In 1917, Chevy joined up with GM and made a affordable and very stylish vehicle that was also reliable. A lot of people loved it, and it got used very much. Chevy also created a new vehicle named the Classic 6, but it was not successful. In 1924, the GM testing came into service with Chevy, still working for them. Chevy's competition. Ford has really been one of their biggest competitors that they've ever had. A lot of people talk about Fords and Chevys, especially in trucks, which one is more reliable and which one is more cost efficient, and all kinds of stuff that go into it. Within the last 10 years, though, Ford has not done so well with their Ford Mustangs, as the Chevy Camaro has beat them in sales for the last 10 years in a row. GM was one of their main competitors, but like I previously said, they were bought out by Chevy. Chevy has one of the #1 trucks for many years, but now Ford is giving them more competition, like I previously said. Chevy's ratings, Chevrolet has always had very good ratings, including like their safety and everything that they've had. Overall, they have been a very successful company and always had very good ratings. Chevrolet facts. Some facts that I kind of thought were cool. One out of every 1,615 people across the globe have had a Chevy. That was in 2010. Chevy has also manufactured 200 million cars and trucks since 1921. I thought that was crazy and a lot. And GM has produced 500 million. So together, them two have produced 700 million. And also, they came out with an electric car, Chevy did, in 2011 for their 100th birthday. Some of their strengths and their weaknesses. Some strengths were that they are American made, which is some people's preference. Chevy's different than most companies. You know, their safety, reliability, and technology a lot of people really like. Chevy also has more body styles that are appealing to people. A lot of people like their body styles, whether if it's a Camaro or really any type of car that they have. Chevy also has at affordable pricings for their customers to where it'll be more cost efficient for them, to where they can still make money, but it's also giving their customers a really good deal. Some of their weaknesses are they're detailed oriented. They don't really present off their new cars very well to their customers or whoever else wants them. And their software is another weakness, and their last one would be the strong competition against other brands. They really do compete very hard against other brands. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.